What I really love about watchmaking is that behind a simple mechanical watch, there are at least 150 tiny parts that make the watch mechanism work. My favorite part of the movement is the balance wheel, which is really the beating heart of the watch. Watchmaking to me is so fascinating because there is so much craftsmanship involved. It's so hard to master these skills of watchmaking. One of the most challenging parts of watchmaking is the dexterity involved. You need to be able to pick up the parts, but also to make very, very fine adjustments. When I first show them a Patek Philippe watch, there's two things. First, they think, wow, it's all so small. The second thing is that usually they are amazed by the decoration and the finishing of the components, because each component has been finished to such a high standard, but also for the components that no one except the watchmaker will ever see. I went to a flea market, and that is where I found this mechanical watch. And I'd never heard of something like that before. So I went on the internet and I found out that there was such a whole world of watchmaking. I've always seen my mom making sculptures, doing photography, and there's so much craftsmanship involved in those things that I think that really had a big influence in me. I would try to buy some beautiful old watches that I would try to repair. I would try to find information everywhere in books, on the internet. So I was very deep into this whole watchmaking. They have to do some tests that really shows their manual dexterity, and it also tests whether they have enough patience to do this sort of job.
The reason why I like watchmaking is the process of figuring out how the things work. I enjoy the process of problem solving. Even when I'm working as a video editor, I think it's kind of the same. I like to assemble things, like small things together with my hand. When I was a kid, I remember that when I tried to fix the clock in the house, I could not fix it, and I'm curious to know about this, and I kept this curiosity with me. One of the things I learned that I think is very important is how to be patient, and there is no shortcut way to fix the watch.
From young, I was a very practical person. I like to do hands-on stuff. Watchmaking is a very specialized and niche industry. You can't really get that in Asia. To me, this was a very good opportunity to venture out. Different watches tell different stories. You can actually tell how the owner cares for the watch through the outlook of the watch. Sometimes the watch can be from 1980s, but the watch can still look good. So you know that the owner doesn't really wear it. You can have a watch in the 2000s, but you can have dents all over the watch because the owner wears it every day.
A watchmaker has to understand that when they work on someone's watch, often this watch has been a gift from a mother to a daughter or people who have a close bond to someone. So you have to realize the emotional attachment to these watches. It's not enough just to make it functional, it has to be more than just functional. Even the oldest pocket watches, for example, take a watch from the 1850s, Patek Philippe promises to repair these watches and do so in the same way as they were originally produced. I remember very well when I was young, my mom, she would drag me to museums and to art galleries, and I really didn't like it. But as I got older, I became more and more interested in visiting museums. There are artisans who are making these external parts of the clocks. So you have engravers, people doing wood marquetry. You have people doing enamel. You have a special type of enamel called clasonné enamel. What makes watchmaking so special is that each component in the watch has to be just right, and everything has to fit exactly right together. But apart from that, a properly functioning watch needs a human touch. It needs a watchmaker to make the final adjustment so that everything runs just precisely.